Welcome to Hokkaido!
If you are looking for a Japan trip that is more than just Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, this is for you.
This is your 5-day Hokkaido travel guide.
Hokkaido is an underrated part of Japan with their beautiful and diverse landscapes, deliciously fresh food, and unique things to do. This should be added to the top of your Japan bucket list.
We spent the last 5 days here figuring out all the must-do activities using the JR Rail Pass, but if you have a few less days than we do, stick it to the end to see how you can optimize your time.
So we are here in Sapporo and we are getting some Kaisendon, which is a sashimi rice ball, and this is a dish that is famous to the Sapporo area or Hokkaido in general because their seafood is apparently top notch here. This is my heaven, I think. It's so good. This fish is like so fresh.
That face says it all. Wow, that was fucking amazing.
That was so good.
That fish was definitely some of the freshest we've had on our trip so far. We've been here for like 20 days. Damn, so good. Could not recommend that place more. But we were originally planning on going to Otaru today, but as you can see, the weather is quite gloomy. So we're gonna head to get some chocolate at the chocolate factory instead.
Oh yeah.
Call me Charlie.
Charlie bit my finger. Stop it, Charlie.
Mary Poppins, take me away! So we just made a Shiroi Kobito. We're probably butchering that name, but this is the famous chocolate factory of Sapporo.
It's actually really cool here. Like the vibes on point. We haven't tried any chocolate yet, but
I'm feeling spooky vibes right now.
it's all decorated for Halloween. The leaves are all changing these beautiful colors. This music is
Very
loud and
ominous.
a little spooky.
I kind of like it though. We've been here for just a few minutes, and I'm actually loving this place.
This place is so cool.
It's a little goofy, a little childish, but I'm loving it. We haven't gotten to the chocolate part. That's probably the best part.
Find the chocolate.
Chocolate! It's just really cool to watch all this.
It's really interesting.
Who are you on the phone with?
Yo, mama.
My mom?
Speaking Japanese though, I can't understand.
Oh, mom, tell us that hi. When did you learn Japanese? That's weird. Charlie's Chocolate Factory is now complete, and we're off to Sapporo Beer Museum.
The grounds, I really like them. It's really pretty, like with the fall colors. The little buildings are like very like European, I guess. So good vibes. The museum part that you have to pay for. At first I was like, this is kind of lame. Then we got to the actual factory where you can see them like working, and it was actually really cool. I'm glad we got to see that. I'm a little disappointed because I thought that there'd be like more chocolate, and I thought we'd get to like taste the chocolate and stuff, and we didn't really, so kind of an L, but.
So after a long adventure and a few wrong turns on my part, we have made it to the Sapporo Beer Museum. That was like a 15-minute, hour-long excursion from the chocolate factory, so keep that in mind because this place does close at 6, and we are cutting it very close. There's a lot of beer goes in there. Winnie the Pooh's like honey. I think it's enough history for one day. It's time for some beer.
Cheers.
Cheers, baby. Oh my God. It is day 2 of our Hokkaido journey. We just hopped on the train and are on the way to head to Asahi Kiwa, which is only about an hour and a half from Sapporo.
So we ended up getting the Sapporo Furano
JR Pass, which basically gives you unlimited rides around like the certain area like up north in Hokkaido, which is really nice.
So we have an exciting day for y'all once we arrive in Asahi Kiwa, so we're going to enjoy this view and get a little editing work done, and we'll see you there. We have made it to Asahi Kiwa. We are right now at the Hokkaido Gokoku Shrine, and it is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, this is amazing. I was not expecting colors like this. Alright, so we just got here like an hour or two ago, and so far it's not exactly what we were expecting, but I'm really glad we found this spot because this is freaking so beautiful. These are like some of the most beautiful colors I've ever seen.
Us being digital nomads and being in Japan for 30 days gives us a lot more flexibility with our schedule, and so it's kind of nice because we can just kind of enjoy the town here, slow down, take it kind of as like a rest day and enjoy a beautiful place like this.
Yeah, like if you have the ability, I would 100% like take as much time as you can. Like I genuinely, we were talking about this earlier, I don't know how people come here for like a week and just like get all the things that they want to like do done. Like you would just have to be going nonstop, and like for us, that's just exhausting. So if you're able to come for a month, highly, highly recommend it. It'll like improve your experience so much.
Today we were at Mutton Barbecue, grilling up some meats, and having a great dinner. Ooh-wee, yeah boy, Cheffinito.
You got to spice it up, and then you dip it in the sauce, and you eat it.
Woo! Welcome to day 3 of our Hokkaido journey adventure. Today we're at the beautiful Asahi Dake, and I know it doesn't look too beautiful because of what's going on behind us.
There's a mountain there, I think.
Somewhere there is some volcanic activity that I hope, knock on wood, doesn't erupt today.
But we're gonna take this little gondola thingy up to the mountain and hopefully get some good views. Hopefully these clouds clear up. It smells up here. Class, I told you not to fart in public.
And also you can see they set it up right now.
It's gonna be the situation.
This big feet over here. What you got?
I don't. It's gone.
Size 17, you know, like Shaq size feet.
I'm gonna try 25.
So because it is so snowy and cold here, one fortunate thing is they do let you get boots for free $99.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice because it is pretty wet here, I guess. All right, so as we mentioned, we got to the top of the ropeway. We've got our boots on, we're ready to go. We're gonna start this hike. So there's like a loop around the volcanic area, which apparently is like an hour-and-a-half long walk. You can also hike to the top, but as it's the conditions around us, probably not a good idea. We should be able to see some ponds, some smoke coming off from the volcanoes. We don't really know what we're getting into, honestly. We're gonna find out, and you're gonna enjoy this journey with us.
That's not fair. I can't throw it back.
Place is coming alive! Or it's gonna kill us because it's the volcanoes that are
This thing is so crazy that like we're literally climbing a volcano in the snow in Japan right now. Like it's not something that I thought I was going to be doing when we came here. This should be your sign to like do stuff besides just like the touristy stuff, because I don't know, I feel like the coolest things we've done so far on this trip have been like kind of like the weird things. So we're like, what is this even? What is this?
I've done a lot of research on this, and I was expecting like a really clear day with like be able to see the mountain and the volcano and all the ponds and everything. I thought it was like really beautiful, and I got a little bummed when we first got here. And I think like Michaela helped to ground me and like bring us back. Like, of course, we've never like done this before. Like, we've never been on top of a volcano, like in the snow. Like again, like you can't do this in Denver. You can't do this back home. So yeah, this is what I thought we were getting, and this is what we ended up getting. But again, I think this is like a message to be more so just like think about the moment, like where you are and like how it may not have met your expectations, but like how is it unique from what you have been doing, and what can you pull out of the situation to like enjoy it instead of just like oh my god, look at this, just opening up behind us. This is fucking amazing. Anyways, get outdoors, see something new. If it doesn't meet your expectations, that's okay. There's beauty in everything. As long as you're not trying to just follow other people, do new things, try new experiences, go places you haven't been to before. I promise it won't let you down. Yeah.
Oh my god! It's gonna blow! That's so crazy.
The way these things are flowing behind us, it's fucking beautiful.
That's so cool. Like, I don't know, that's great. That shit's just like all under us right now, and that's just like a little escape.
That's a good point. We were just staying on top of volcanic activity right now. We could just be plummeted down into some volcanoes.
Day 4 in Hokkaido.
We just arrived in the town of Baia, and it's an absolute ghost town.
We're in this little town because there is this apparently like really beautiful blue pond just a little ways out of town. It's like 8:30, the bus doesn't come until 9:30, and there ain't shit open here. It's cold, so I don't know how we're gonna entertain ourselves for an hour. Ugh.
Alright, so we just got off the bus at the famous Blue Ponds. It is supposedly about a 5 to 8 minute walk over from the bus stop to the Blue Pond. So we're gonna go find out how blue this pond really is.
Yeah, we'll be the judge of that.
We'll be the judge of that. Welcome to the famous Blue Pond. It is pretty blue.
Yeah,
that's definitely not a lie.
It is a really pretty. I like the color, especially with the fall leaves and the yellows. It looks really nice. So I will say, while it is really, really beautiful and everything, if you have a car, I would definitely say come. If you have to take like trains and buses like we did, I'm not totally sold on it being worth it. What I mean by that is, so from Ashikawa we had to take a train, and then from Baia we had to take a bus here, but the bus only runs like at certain times. We're gonna actually have to be here for 3 hours because the next bus doesn't come until then. And so if you have a car, it's just like a 15-minute drive out of town. So I think that would be better because you can like come and go on your own terms.
So we actually just got kicked out. We're doing construction of all days today. We decided to come here. So we got kicked out of Blue Pond. Unreal. That's alright. We're not gonna let it get us down. There's also a waterfall here that's supposed to be pretty cool, especially with the autumn colors. And it's just a few steps, you know, we got a 35-minute walk upstream. So we're gonna go do that. Alright, so we've been walking on this seamlessly endless road for like 40 minutes now trying to get to this waterfall. I really hope it's worth it. We have at least found civilization again. So this is where we're trying to go. Waterfall, the White Mustache apparently. Blue Pond waterfall, 45-minute hike up here. I thought it was really beautiful. I love the way that the waterfall was flowing into the water. and like the backdrop of the mountains behind it and the way that like the mountains were weaving through the clouds. I thought it was just really beautiful. I think it's worth the hike up, particularly since you can take the bus back. But if you have a car, it makes life even easier. So one of my favorite things to do when I'm in a place and I really can't get around too much is just throw the drone up. It's kind of like experiencing it from like a different angle. As you can see around me, there's nothing here to do. And I can't access where we're looking at right now. I'm gonna put it on the screen. This is just absolutely beautiful. Hi!
This fucking idiot just got a drone hit by a train.
Yo, drone got hit by a train.
I hate you.
Oh my god.
My poor droney.
Oh.
So we just got to Otaru. Literally, like, we just walked out of the station and we see this bakery. We need to go in. It looks so good.
Saint Germain. I don't even know what half these things are, but I went literally all of them. They look so good. It smells so good.
Look at how beautiful this is.
Oh my god.
Oh good. There's a lot of stuff inside.
So I had the old-fashioned donut off camera. This shit hits. Saint Germain's.
Yeah, fire.
Fire.
Now we've had our dessert. We're gonna go get some Kaisendon.
Kaisendon!
We're in the Sanaku Market and there's just so many crabs and like fish little vendors here. It's crazy. But yeah, we're gonna try some crab because that's what they're known for here, and some Kaisendon, so that's also what they're known for here. So
the crabs are so big. Lunch has been served.
This looks amazing. It's like the best crab I've ever had.
Damn.
That's so good.
Hey, lunch check.
Yummy, yummy.
Now on to Hiyama Lighthouse. I think we gotta take a bus to get there. It's about a 20-minute ride or so. We have just arrived at the Otaru Lighthouse and we're greeted with this phenomenal hill to climb on our way to get up here. There's where we're trying to go. It is really cool though. There's the way all the like the mountains behind it are just kind of cascading behind these cliffs. You can see like the tops of the orange and yellow and red trees, just kind of beautiful. I really like it. A really cool view of like the coastline and all like the little mountains that I feel like you just didn't really get anywhere else in Hokkaido. So definitely a really cool stop. And it's also like only like 45 minutes from Sapporo, so yeah, it's pretty nifty.
And for the first time ever, a well-known spot is not busy. We're the only people here.
And just like that, we're back in the town of Otaru. We are now gonna venture over to the canal and try to see the Stained Art Museum. I'm really excited about that. Stained Glass Museum. So our time here in Hokkaido is sadly coming to a close.
So before we go, we're just gonna do a little recap on the things that you absolutely must do, as well as just give you some little helpful tips because it was, a little confusing getting around here at first.
So let's talk about some of the ways you can optimize this if you have a few less days than we did. So one of the big things is that you can just do one day in Sapporo. The next thing is you could probably do away with the Asahi Kiwa day. In the autumn, it was really beautiful to go to that temple, but if it's not the autumn, then it may not be as nice. And you can probably just go up to Asahi Dake and just kind of skip that daytime in Asahi Kiwa. The next thing is we didn't love Blue Pond. If you have a car, I think it's worthwhile driving up there, but for the aspect of how you get up there with bus and how much time it took, I would say it's probably not worth your time. And then lastly is Otaru. I think it was really cool to go up to the lighthouse. I thought the town was kind of cute, but I don't necessarily think it's a must-do activity if you're tight on time. I think the volcano is really one of my highlights. Our day at Sapporo was just so much fun. I would never take that back. So
yeah, agreed. Yeah, so Hokkaido is definitely one of the places in Japan that I think it would be very, very useful to have a car. That way you can go to all of the places on your own time, on your own schedule. It was tough for us to get everything we wanted to do done. We didn't even get everything we wanted to get done because, like we've said before, the buses don't come too frequently, or they just like don't really line up with the travel plan. So it's kind of rough, and you'll definitely be better off if you have a car.
So I really hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as fun we had doing these activities. We had a great time here in Hokkaido. It's definitely one of our favorite stops in our journey. With that being said, I appreciate you all taking the time to watch this video. You already know what to do. Smash that like button, drop a comment below, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell so you get a reminder every single time we post. FTX out.